Welcome everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today on your Divine Masculine. So we're going to go into all different kinds of things here today. The current spiritual lessons and ascension taking place, head and heart space towards his Divine Feminine, as well as messages from his higher self to you. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. I do tend to say he or him for masculine and she or her for feminine. It's just the way that I channel, so just apply everything the way that it connects for your situation. I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing challenges or separations with their Divine Masculine, so also keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, you guys, like I said, just apply everything how it resonates for you. So all the decks I'll be using, I'll list them down below. Today's Organite is this beautiful Archangel Azrael Organite created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. And if you guys are interested in your own personalized version of this reading, it's a 30-minute reading. I will definitely go over that, I'm sure, today. But it is available in my Etsy shop if you guys would like to book a reading with me. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to follow this outline here. So it is the first thing that we're going to go into, the Divine Masculine's main theme for growth and development at this time. So what are the energies connected to masculines? Growth and development. So this deck is called the Zodiac 108 from the Intuit Oracle people. What is the energy here for the growth and development? The theme for growth and development for Divine Masculine at this time. Let's see what wants to come through. And then we will clarify with some tarot here. Ooh, we have roadblock. Okay, so right now it looks like the masculine could be experiencing some sort of roadblock on the journey. So it says blocked, change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling, temporary setback, taking a detour, not right now, one step forward, two steps back. So there could definitely be a challenge right now or a block coming up for masculine on his spiritual journey. So it's a theme. We're going to go ahead and go into the Intuit Tarot and get a card here that connects with this energy. Okay, yeah. I feel like this masculine wants to get through something. And we have 2 4s here. I feel like 4s are an indication here of something that is, a foundation in our life. So it could be something that's been with the masculine for a while, or it could just be some sort of underlying belief that's causing him to feel like he can't actually, have some sort of victory over whatever this challenge is. Feels like he can't do it. He can do it, but there is something that's taking place right now where he's questioning his ability to be able to get through something. Because obviously 6 of Wands is congratulations, you have victory. You've recognized that you can do something. You have the confidence that you need to get through this. So some Divine Masculines right now might be getting through this particular roadblock, but I do feel like for some of them, they're still not sure whether or not they can do something. Some kind of low confidence or lack of belief in their self is causing them to feel like they can't do what they want to do. So let's go ahead and see what else. We have Sapphire. Mental force. See, this is exactly what it is. Again, it has to do with the masculine's mindset, okay? Something has happened in the masculine's life, either in the past or, like I said, it's just recent, that has taken him down a peg. It's taken him off of that victory horse, that victory train that he was riding. Some masculines may have had an issue with their job. They may have lost money. They may have lost property. They've just lost something here. And so they're currently trying to get it back. But they realize that more than anything, it's their mental thoughts that are really affecting their life. Because it does say here, mental force and spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. Again, I'm just seeing here that the power is really in their thoughts, and they're starting to realize this. And I kind of like this because I'm seeing the 4 + 1 is number 5, and that means change. They're changing, or they realize that they have to change their mindset, because if they don't, then nothing's really going to change. If they don't feel like they can do something, or they don't believe that they can do something, they're not going to have victory and success. So they're having some sort of like setbacks, hard knocks to learn from at this time. Nine of Coins. We have rewards of your labor. So what is the Nine of Coins? The Nine of Coins is a very independent card. Let's read this. It says status, abundance, self-sufficient, sophistication, taking it easy on your own, maturing, fulfillment, and freedom. Some divine masculines could have been trying to, like, let's just say, do their own business, or they're independent, and maybe they've had to really go through some hardships to finally make it. They're finally at a point where they're able to break through and run their own business or do their own thing, or they're just in a different position in their work. You know, maybe they used to do something before and now they're doing something different, and they're having to just kind of reevaluate it and look at it as a blessing. Maybe they won't have to be so physical, or maybe they won't have to be, under the supervision of someone. They have a little bit more freedom now. There's some kind of shift here. So some kind of looking at it from a silver lining and regrouping and seeing that this change was necessary and that this hardship was just a part of their growth and their healing, or just their growth. Getting on board with it, accepting something is what I'm really picking up on. Just accepting that sometimes we get knocked off the horse, but it's how we get back up on the horse that matters. We may not have all the victory or success or riches that maybe we once had, but we're going to be happier. We're going to feel like we're going to feel much more rewarded, because we love what we do, or because we like the pace that we're now going about. So I hope that makes sense. I just feel like there's definitely some deep thing happening here, deep transformation that has or is currently taking place for this masculine. He is learning how to dust himself off after a big fall, but he's making it, and he's resurrecting into a better version of himself. Hope that makes sense to someone out there. So that's what we have, because some of you guys might not even know what's going on with your masculine. So that hopefully will give you some kind of indication. So now we're going to look into the head and the heart space energy that this masculine has towards this feminine. This is my Arrows of Love Oracle. So let's see where the masculine is at in his head space right now towards this feminine. When he thinks about the feminine, what does this energy look like? Okay, so we have Blessing in Disguise. Let's see what this is about. Let's go into by Celestial Forecast by Carrie, the Valentine Connection Tarot. What's this Blessing in Disguise all about? Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm getting for some masculines, they were going through a really hard time, okay? Shit fell apart for them. Something happened, okay? It was either just a big burden. They didn't want to burden you. So in a way, it's a blessing in disguise that maybe you guys separated. Maybe you guys decided to just kind of focus on your own stuff. Maybe you got tired of waiting for them, or you just moved on with your life. I mean, anything is possible here. They see it as a blessing in disguise because they did not want to put their crap on you. They did not want to overload you. A lot of them felt really crappy about themselves. A lot of them just did not feel good. And if a masculine, well, really anybody, if somebody doesn't feel good about themselves, they're not going to be a good version for you either. So I just feel that something happened here and it had to happen this way. And that's just where it's at. So it's like a blessing in disguise that maybe, you weren't around during this heavy burden. You were not around for this shit show. And maybe it's just best that you guys just kind of went your separate ways, or just kept a distance during this very difficult period. Okay. So not looking at it in a negative, just looking at it as in, I still have love for you, because there's still that love. There's that egg represents growth. We've grown a lot. We've changed a lot. But I still have love. When I think about you, I still have love in my mental space when I think about you. So let's see what the energy here is of heart space. We have winter. Okay. So let's see what that winter energy is about. Okay. So 2 want to come out. So we will take it. We have the 8 of Wands, and then we also have the Ace of Wands. I kind of like this. So for some of you guys, it could be that in the winter time, you do hear from this masculine. This masculine may make a move towards you, may be ready to come out of either the shadows or this, overloaded period. So it could just be as the seasons shift, doesn't have to be winter, but as time moves forward, as time progresses, he may make a move towards you. Eight of Wands does indicate communication or travel towards, okay? The Ace of Wands, this is to plant a new seed. This is to have some sort of growth and potential for a brand new beginning, a fresh new start. So I'm getting, for some of you guys, this masculine was really looks at or did look at this situation as wrong place, wrong time, bad timing. Something was going on. But future timing, or as the seasons progress, seems to be more favorable for this masculine. Wants to make a move towards her, wants to have a brand new beginning and a fresh new start. So something just wasn't going to work before. It just wasn't. And he knew it. And so he maybe didn't try or just let it all go. But I don't see that that's the case moving forward. Not at all. All right, you guys. So let's now take a look and see the energy here of their current fears and desires when facing you in this connection. Let's see what that kind of heavy, burdensome energy was all about. This is from Rising Sun Oracle. It's the Soul Activation Oracle deck, Shadow Edition. What is the current fear here, or even desire, when it comes to facing you in this connection? We've lost third eye, okay? So immediately what I'm picking up on here is that I've lost my angel. I'm saying that because I see angel light. I've lost my angel, okay? There's a song called Halo. I'll try to remember to put it down in the description box. I don't always remember to do that. I forget who sings it. Maybe it's Lot, L-O-T-T-E. Yeah, just in case I forget. But it's called Halo. And it's about somebody who, you know, kind of lost their angel, but like they're coming back, like they're seeing something differently now. So there's something there, I feel. But yeah, I feel like right now what's going on here is that the fear is that maybe they have just too much time has gone by. They've lost too much. They lost your faith. They lost your trust. There's that fear. There's that fear. I've lost your trust. I've lost your faith. This is my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. Oh yeah, look at that. Imp of Sorrow, which is the Page of Cups in this deck. Crocodile tears. It's almost like they feel they've lost your trust. I keep getting that over and over again because maybe in the past they have either cried tears, but it's almost like because of their actions, you chalked it up to they didn't mean it. All those things that they said, all those emotions that they shared, all those nice messages or all those nice things that they said to me. What happened? You know, how did you just, you've lost that love and feeling. I'm getting that too. You've lost that love and feeling. You know, how did you lose that loving feeling? How did you love me so much at one time and then it just seems like overnight you just lost love for me? I feel like this masculine may have put that feminine or this feminine through something like that. I feel like he's lost credibility. He's said too many things or promised too many things and didn't follow through. So there's a lot of lost trust here. And so he fears he can't get it back. Uninspired. Ooh. I feel like also, so he's not real inspired, okay, to want to reach out right now. So I feel like because this is the current energy of the masculine, he might just still feel somewhat overwhelmed. And even though he's kind of getting his mojo back when it comes to the career or something outside of this connection, I just feel like maybe he's still feeling like he's just not sure that he has what it takes to communicate and have this brand new beginning and this fresh new start, which looks like maybe winter for some of you guys. He could become inspired at that time. So it's not right this second, but it could be later on. Yeah, look at that. It's just a pipe dream. 10 of Decay. This is the 10 of Pentacles. You know, 10 of Pentacles, those castles in the sky, the happily ever after, having a home together, having a life, you know, just growing old together. It's almost like it seems like a pipe dream. He doesn't even know how he would make this happen now with his divine feminine because he knows that he's lost her faith. You know, he knows that he has done too many things. And this is not, we're not villainizing masculine here, but we're focused in this energy, and I'm just reading it as I'm seeing it. I also feel like because he has lost so much, he has lost so much financially, he has lost so much, that he feels not as worthy now to be able to give something to this feminine. So there is this lack of believing in himself. There's this lack that he is actually worth a damn or has anything good to offer this feminine. So there's a lack of confidence that's at play here as well. But I feel like what he desires is he desires to communicate. That's the Page of Cups. Even if it's just an apology, even if it's just something small, a crumb, gift, something small, but something. And what he really truly desires is to have this, this ending with this feminine, as in come together in the end, choose each other in the end. Let's make this happen. Let's purchase a home together. Let's live happily ever after. I just feel like this masculine sees this feminine as that person that he can grow old with, that he can retire with, that he can do this life with. There's something about her that makes him feel safe in that way. Pretty deep stuff, you guys. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the energetic frequency that connects you and this masculine most of the time. Well, interesting. I don't know. This was just kind of here, unheard. So obviously there's tape. These are things that he's not spoken. This is things that you don't know about because he hasn't communicated these things to you. So he's too afraid, maybe too lost, doesn't have the confidence to reach out, which is why there's silence, if there is silence here. Feels it, but won't communicate that right now. All right, what is the vibe, the energetic frequency that connects you and this masculine most of the time? This right here is called Heart Songs of the 90s by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. What is the energetic frequency that connects you and this masculine most of the time? Okay, we have Lenny Kravitz. It ain't over till it's over. I love this song. How many times did we give up, but we always worked things out? And all my doubts and fears have kept me wondering if I'd always be in love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside, but baby, it ain't over till it's over. So it's kind of like you guys both know that it's not over. You guys both know that, as many tears as you cried, as much love as you felt, it doesn't matter. It ain't over. That's the vibe between the two of you. We also have End of the Road, Boys to Men. Oh, another amazing song. Okay, so this, to me, you guys have definitely come to an end at some point in this connection. It could be right now where you guys feel like it's over, but it's not, okay? Said we'd be forever, said I'd never die, or it'd never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? Some of you guys, there was a ghosting that happened here. There was no closure. You guys just stopped talking. When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight, each time I try, I just break down and cry. So to me, I'm getting a lot of sleepless nights, crying in bed, things like that. It says here, pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead, spinning around and round. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural because you belong to me and I belong to you. So there is this frequency that exists between the two of you guys that you belong together. So even though you guys might fancy other people or are in other relationships or kind of date here or there, or maybe just, whatever, remain single or separated, it does not matter. You guys still feel like you belong to each other. And I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. Maybe it's intuition, but some things you just don't question, like in your eyes, my future in an instant. And there it goes. I think I found my best friend. Aw, I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life. That's beautiful. So to me, this is also an energy here where you guys both feel this resonance with one another. You guys both feel like you are not only, like best friends for some of you guys, but you also feel like you've known each other before. So when you guys met, it was like this instant soul recognition. It was just this immediate, like, wow, like I feel like I've known you forever, because there is a soul connection here. There is something obviously very, very deep going on here. So that, you guys, is your frequency together most of the time. That looks pretty amazing. All right. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue. So let's get some messages from the masculine's higher self to you, divine feminine. So this is a combination of decks from All Things Intuitive. So 3 of her decks here. We've got the In the Shadows Oracle. Yeah, In the Shadows. We also have the Hidden Truth Oracle cards, and I can't remember the name of this one because it doesn't have the name on it. But I like to combine cards. So let's see what we need to know. What does this masculine want you to know today, divine feminine, from his higher self? I don't know what I want. Oh, sorry, why did I say that? I don't know what I want. I don't know what you want. Okay? So to me, there's this confusion of I just don't exactly know what to do about everything that I'm thinking and feeling, because I don't know where you stand. So that causes me to feel like I don't know where I stand. I don't know what you want, so now I don't know what I want. So I feel like it just goes both ways. So in a way, it's kind of like the masculine is putting this on you, divine feminine, because he's not exactly sure where you stand. And some of you guys might say that's not true. He knows. I've told him. He just hasn't gotten back to me. Well, if that's the case, maybe this particular portion of the reading isn't going to resonate with you guys. But I feel for some of you, because things have been left unsaid, there's a lot of unspoken things between you. People are just kind of making assumptions as to where the other person is at. They don't exactly know, because there could be no communication here. Next time I will listen to my intuition. So maybe this divine masculine did not listen to his gut instincts about something. Maybe you did try to tell him something and he didn't listen. He failed to listen to his inner compass. Or maybe he just failed to listen to what you were intuitively trying to tell him. But he is saying here that next time I'm going to try to trust more than just kind of making a decision or going with, what my ego is telling me. I feel you leaving me behind. That's not a bad thing, divine feminine. Sometimes masculine needs to feel that. Sometimes masculine needs to feel that he can't have you back. Sometimes you realize only when it's too late. Sometimes that's really where people grow, when they feel like there's not a chance in the world. They really, really feel a lot. I mean, I can speak from experience. It's only when things are just like, gosh, you can't change something, or it's just too late, where you really, really feel a lot of stuff. A lot of regret, wish you could change things. If only I had another chance, I would do this and I would do that. Well, sometimes those things need to be felt. So if you have been working on yourself, feminine, just kind of doing your own thing and living your life, I feel like this could be a good thing for masculine. I do love you. So this masculine, remember how he sees feminine, he still sees her in love. There's still love that he has for his divine feminine, for sure. You didn't imagine it. This is also a confirmation, you guys, that you did not imagine what you saw, felt, experienced with this masculine. I know that sometimes people try to do that. They feel something. They both people are caught up in the magic. But then you have someone who tries to convince you that, well, that's just how I felt at the time. Or, I don't know, I just wasn't thinking correct, or I wasn't thinking straight, or it was just this for me. I don't really love you. You didn't just imagine what happened, what transpired. You didn't just imagine what you were feeling, divine feminine. So this masculine is admitting in this reading that he felt it too. And I replay our conversations over and over. N-A over till it's over. See, that song is huge. It ain't over till it's over and over. So there's 2 times over and over. So to me, it's like over and over. This is a loop. There's a conversation. There's words. There is a loop that's going on here. And I feel like masculine is not able to break free from that or get any closure. So it's only a matter of time, divine feminine, where I feel like he is going to, and this is not to give anybody false hope, but to me, when somebody has that lack of closure and something constantly revolving over and over in their head, it can sometimes push people to the brink of just taking a risk, taking a chance, making contact, saying, let's talk. And I feel like this masculine may do that for some of you guys, okay? So that is what we have from higher self to you. Now we're going to go into the energy here of how are your spirit guides and angels assisting with this connection currently. All right, let's see. So we're going to go into my twin flame angel numbers cards. And this is the Intuit Angel Oracle, and we're going to see what major guide or angel is surrounding this connection currently. Okay, so I don't know how to say that name. Baradiel. It says Angel of Hail and of the 11th hour. Interesting. Number 13. So that angel's got a sword. There is lightning and thunder and rain and hail, apparently. That's hail, actually. It says offense and defense strategy, taking risks, Hail Mary pass, reincarnate, grants long life. So this angel right now is helping the both of you to find courage to do things that you're afraid to do, and will help you pull off the impossible. No cause is lost. What a powerful angel to be present in this reading. Because the one thing that came up over and over again, which usually does come up in these collective readings, is that this masculine doesn't know where the feminine stands, or just has a lot of doubts about what he can do at this time. So I just feel like this is telling us here that this angel is working, especially with divine masculine, pushing him to find that courage to do things that he is afraid of. Okay? Not all is lost here. There's still a chance. So we have the stone that says onyx, okay? We have 2 months and pray for guidance. So your angels are also telling you to pray for guidance, to be open to guidance through meditation or dreams or just through prayer. You know, maybe write down the visions or the things that come to you in the form of downloads, because I feel like there will be something there. And then we have 2 months. So in the next 2 months, I feel like there will be some sort of clarity here. Maybe somebody will make a move. It does say the 11th hour, okay? Could be the 11th month for some of you guys, which would be November. And I know winter did come through for communication, so some of you guys could hear from this masculine the 11th month, which would be November, okay? So let's go ahead and get some angel numbers now. Oh, there's the 11s, you guys. Oh my gosh. So it could be that when you guys start seeing a lot of 11s, a lot of 11s, you just see it on, because the 11th hour. So you're going to see 1111 either on your clock. You'll see it. You're going to see it a lot. And so what that's going to do is it's going to be a sign for you to be on the lookout that something is about ready to be activated. Something is happening. This masculine is waking up from his fear. He's going to do something, with this. He's going to transform. Death, number 13. There's going to be some sort of an end and a transformation to this ending or the stagnation that has been taking place between the two of you guys. So it says awakening and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. So your angels are going to be showing up in the form of numbers and just signs and downloads and just all kinds of things. We have 64. It says, try to see things from your twin flame's perspective to gain a better understanding. So I am also getting to at this time that you guys are meant to look at all perspectives, not just your own, but also your masculines as well. Try to see things from their perspective. And when we do this can actually really help us not to be so angry, not to take things so personally. Try to think back on times or people in your life where maybe you were a little, you had falling outs or misunderstandings, and how you felt or why you may have pulled away or why you did this or why you did that. Sometimes we can see things from that perspective. We can see that maybe the person that's having an issue either with us or acting a certain way, that they might be acting out of fear, or that it's not personal. It wasn't personal when you did that to someone else, so why could it not be personal when this masculine is doing something? So it will be very helpful for you guys, I feel, to be able to close out some cycles and kind of wrap things up if you can try to see things from different perspectives. Oh, I love this. 6 + 4, 10, right? Completion of a cycle, back to ground zero. And then to me, it's like a fresh new start that activates a brand new beginning, fresh new start. Look at this. This is amazing. But what this is saying here is zeros. Examine situations with your third eye. Do not rely on human eyes to be your true guide. This is telling me here, really rely on the things that you guys are receiving in visions and dreams and just your downloads and everything. It's a time. It is a real true time for you to go within for these answers. If you guys are looking at social media or asking other people about your masculine, I'm getting here, stop. It's really going to just disrupt this energy. It's really going to disrupt things, because all that's going to do is, if you're not seeing some sort of results in the 3D world, or something is kind of combating, like you're getting some sort of intuition, but then you check social media or you hear from someone that says something that completely just throws you off kilter, it is going to affect this vibration. So I am seeing here that it's probably best for you to pull away from trying to find out information or talking to other people about this masculine. I really feel like that's what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. It's time for you to go within on this one. I love it. All right, so we're going to end this reading now with the energies of upcoming energies as you both continue moving forward. So what's upcoming for the connection? What are the energies for the connection? We're going to go into my Earth and Sky Oracle. Upcoming energies for this connection. We have Black Widow. All right. And we're going to do tarot here. This is the Connections of the Modern World Tarot, created by myself and my daughter. What's this Black Widow all about? Okay. 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay, guys, remember the very beginning of the reading, we got the 10 of Wands. So let me go ahead and grab it real quick. Where is that 10 of Wands? Here we go. 10 of Wands. Remember, it was the blessing in disguise. How the masculine was feeling towards the feminine. Just kind of feeling like maybe something that happened between the two of them, it was going to put a strain on their relationship. Look at the strained relationships. Caught in a web. Couldn't get out of it. Okay? So I needed to be in solitary confinement. So some feminines may have felt like this was, purposeful. This masculine did this on purpose to hurt me, etc. This masculine did something on purpose, lied to me, all those things. Some of those things could be true, sure. But whatever was going on at the time was just going to put a strain on the relationship. It was. So somebody needed to pull out. So if it was that masculine, in a way, see this as a blessing in disguise. See it as a blessing in disguise that something happened. Even if it was unpleasant, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing here that it's best for you to see it in that way. Because moving forward, we're getting the same kind of energy. We're going to have to look at it kind of from the same perspective, which is masculine may still be in this shit show of an energy. He may still be caught up in something. He may still not be able to completely release this burden, but he's working on it. I definitely see he's working on it. Because it says overload, burdens, and obligations. So it's not going to do anybody any good to try to enter into a connection or try to reconcile when this energy is still here. We started with it and we're ending with it even in the future. So we've got to let some time go on. We've got to let these lessons play out. We've got to let these burdens, we got to give each other some time to breathe, some time to just get through what we need to get through. So I feel like even in the future, there's still this time that's going to be needed to close up some cycles for sure. And now we have spring. So what's interesting is I feel that from winter to spring, of course, it depends on where you're at in the world. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for us to have a blessed new beginning. So I feel like after all of this stuff, after all the strain in this relationship, all the drama, whatever has transpired here, we're going to have an opportunity to have a new beginning. There will be fertility and creation here, warmth and renewal, joy and happiness once again. It's just not going to be right in this moment for some of you guys. And it's just like, you got to be okay with that. And we have the Lovers. Wow. So, what is the Lovers? It's two people feeling something at the same time. It's duality. It's about being on the same page. It's harmony. It's unity with another person. So I feel like this is telling us, you guys, that in the future, it looks like by spring, you and this masculine may have a reconciliation. And it's because the timing is better. It is because people are not stuck in this web any longer. They have cleared that cycle. They have cleared something. Okay? That's amazing. And on the bottom of the deck, I just felt like using this as our last message. I've got Pluto, and then I have the Ace of Cups. What is Pluto? Pluto is death. All right? But it's also rebirth. Planet of rebirth, new perspectives, death and transformation, evolutionary change. To get to the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, fresh start. So people on their own, I feel in the meantime, have to go through something. They have to go through this death and transformation. Whatever had to happen here with this masculine just absolutely had to happen. It's almost like it would not work otherwise. He would not be a good fit for you had he not gone through this, and maybe vice versa for you too. Maybe you guys both had to go through something to be better together later on. And it makes sense to me because me and Mr. Moon, when we came together when we were younger, when we were in high school, it wouldn't have worked. It would have never freaking worked. It only worked after, 16 years later, after he had kids and was married to somebody else. And after I went through all my slew of, just toxic, broken relationships. We needed to both go through transformation before we could come together and be a better fit for each other. So sometimes things just take time. So anyways, you guys, that is what I have for you today. So I hope that was helpful to somebody out there. Please give this video a thumbs up or even a comment if you guys enjoyed what you saw. And just take care, and I'll catch you guys for the next reading. All right. Bye-bye.